Let's try this again and see how this goes. Hello. What we got in here? Right. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all having a good day. Thank you for the like. Richard, welcome back. All right, so what are you up to today anyway? Might be going to the skate park for a sesh. Oh yeah. Oh cool. Yeah, I don't know, I'll just die. Just go out, walk later. Looks like the weather's alright at the moment, so. But yeah, like skateboarding I used to do like when I was a kid. I kind of just stopped doing it after a while. I was like trying to learn the ollie. I think I managed to kind of do it a bit, but like my hair's a bit messed up, so. Yeah. Won't be long until I'll probably have it cut again, but yeah. Yeah, it's going to stay dry most of the day. That's good then. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good when it starts pissing it down. Thank you for the 2 likes. I don't mind because I will be indoors. Yeah, true. All right, how are we doing, everybody? I hope you're all well today. Thank you for liking the live. What got you into working out? Just because I got super skinny. I was showing it in a short that I did the other day, but I just got to a point where I was like, I need to do something about this. I needed to put a lot of weight on. So I was like, okay, I'm going to work out and try and just eat more food and yeah. I was like neglecting myself and just kind of, I wasn't really taking good care of myself. And I was like, yeah, got to a point where I was like, fuck this. But you kind of got to like see the good in it, that sometimes you have to get to a low point to then you come out the other end better off, basically. If it hadn't have been for that, maybe I wouldn't have ever gotten into it. All right. Maybe you just have a really fast metabolism or something. I suppose if you're doing a lot of skateboarding and a lot of things like that, it's going to burn a lot of calories. So like, yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? But it depends what type of food you eat, really. Do you eat a lot of like high calorie food, or is it healthier foods or something? Yeah, you have to like be able to try and turn a negative into a positive. That try to see the positive in something that like the setback in life. It can set you up for a win. All right, yeah, because if you don't eat a lot of like high calorie foods, that might be hard to gain weight or something. Because vegetables can be quite low in calories, like especially things like broccoli and cauliflower and things like that, and like pork roast with 5 veggies, right? Yeah, it's probably going to have a lot of like water in it and stuff. It's probably going to be mostly water that I'm guessing. Whereas if you want to gain weight, you probably want to eat more like dried stuff, really, like dried fruit, things like nuts, probably, and those are probably going to be some of the best bets I would have thought. But you roast your veggies. All right, okay. So what kind of veggies are they then? Do they not still have a lot of water in them? Like if you're eating things like if you eat things like spinach and carrots and all sorts of things like that, then it's going to be like 80 or so% water. Cauliflower, broccoli, potato, carrot, and parsnip. Yeah, the only thing I can think that's probably higher in calories there is potato. I mean, carrots and parsnips do have a few calories in as well, but you're saying that you roast them. I still think they're probably going to be lower in calories than, say, having, I don't know, like dried foods like nuts and seeds and things like that. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, like one of those things, isn't it? But I'm just wondering if you actually worked out in a way that built muscle, then maybe you would start craving more of those type of foods that are higher in calories, perhaps. Maybe just with what you're doing right now, you just don't need that. And your body's just happy to have like kind of stuff that's lower in calories. Like you say, I've probably got too much of a fast body metabolism. Yeah, but then it might be all the moving around you're doing. Because skateboarding even can burn a lot of calories throughout the day. I've noticed that most of these people tend to be quite skinny. It's like they're burning a lot of calories, but then they're not eating in a surplus. So yeah, it's like even things like roller skating as well is another one that burns a lot of calories. Someone was saying that roller skating or rollerblading is good because it's less impact than running. I was actually thinking of an idea to just skateboard all the way across the country, just as for content, I guess. Just get a deck and just like skate across the whole country. That'd be pretty fun. I do have days where I don't have an appetite, so eight do tend to skip some meal. All right, yes, that might be a part of it as well. Then if you're skipping meals and stuff, then because it can take a while to really sort of like make it up, basically. Oh, it's a guy who skates from California to New York over 3,000 miles. Yeah, I saw that video, I think. Yeah, it took him like, I think, was it 2 months or something to do it? So he was like basically, yeah. I think he was doing about probably how many miles a day would that be? Probably about 50 miles. Yeah, about 50 miles a day, I think he did. Yeah, 64 days, yeah. Yeah, so like I could do like up and down the country. I could go like, or I could do say Land's End to John O'Groats or something like that, couldn't I? That could be good. I watched every day of it. All right. Well, it was just a video. I guess maybe there was another one that shown it all, but I just watched. Maybe it was a different guy, but I'm sure it was like California to New York. But like, I just watched him just kind of just do this video about it, and then me and a friend wants to do coast to coast around the UK on a BMX. All right, yeah, BMX would be a bit tricky, won't it? Because you can't really change gears on them, can you? Aren't they like set to a certain speed or something? How would you get about going up hills and stuff on it? Would you have to avoid them or something? Because they don't look like they manage hills very well, so. I'm trying to think of something I could do to try and get some exposure on the channel and stuff. So I could get a skateboard and just like ride the whole length of the country, and then I don't know where I would stay though, because I don't want to end up like fucking having to pay for hotels all the time, because that could be very costly. I was thinking about cycling across, but I want to do something a bit more interesting. I mean, riding a skateboard, but like, because I could only do probably about maybe 10, 20 miles a day or something like that on that. Maybe a bit more. It depends on, I mean, you could technically do about 50 miles a day, but that could be quite a lot, really. I mean, yeah. The only problem I find, if you're skateboarding, you end up with like imbalances, because you'd be like pushing with one foot, but then like, I don't know. That's the thing. My mind's like kind of like wanting balance, and kind of like, if I'm only using like one side of my body mainly, then it's like, I'm thinking like, I need to balance that out. I don't know. If I'm spending all that time pushing with one foot, but then the other foot is kind of idle, you know what I mean? Because unless you're changing your stance all the time, which we're more predisposed to. I'm actually goofy stance. I actually tend to do better with goofy stance, but Huddersfield to Inverness in 8 days. All right, how many miles is that then? Oh, you skate goofy, yeah. I'm actually right-handed when it comes to like writing and stuff. I can do left-hand as well. I could probably teach myself to do the opposite, but it's like, I don't know. The whole thing of like, you would be pushing off with one foot or something, and like kind of yeah. So I'm pretty much like ambidextrous. I can do like stuff like where I can just, yeah, let's try it. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, try that again, but it was just takes a lot of like coordination to do it, but it's like, all right. Yeah, double one-handed revolution cut like that. There you go. Oh shit, it's a bit tricky because it's like, it's more the coordination of it, and good. Right, let's try that again. Ugh. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't want to complete the cut, and then, yeah, I'll try it again. But sometimes it takes a few times to get used to it, and then, but the point is I can use both my hands if I train him. Like that, so, I mean, this one's like pretty easy to do, just like that. Just do the Chevalier cut, but then I can do like fancy stuff where you would then kind of do the butterfly cut, but like, yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone's well today. I don't know what's going on, but it's just dead, so, yeah. Oh well. There's this cut as well. It's called the scissor cut. I even tried doing that with 2 hands as well. It's a bit difficult with 2 hands. So I'll just try and try this like sometimes it just doesn't want to like complete it, and then I don't know, it's just I think a lot of it's the dexterity in the other hand basically, and it sometimes doesn't quite work out. But well, your friend's good with card tricks, or maybe you should like introduce him to the channel and we can, I don't know, get him on to like kind of do some of that. There we go, we did it. So it's just kind of a case of just practice makes perfect. So yeah, just the double scissor cut. So it's just like the kind of like card history sort of stuff, which is and kind of like doing that as well as the magic tricks, you know, doing like moves with cards and stuff. Obviously there's the basic one, like some call it the bridge shuffle, but there's also one called the Charlier triangle, which is like that, where you make the cards into a triangle. Let's try and do it like that. It's a bit sloppy, but you get the point. Like it's let's see if I can do it with the other hand, actually. I don't know if I can do it with this hand, because I'm not really used to trying it with this hand. I don't know. I've got to try and reverse it all. So I got to that point, and then a lot of it's just about trying to reverse the movement. And it can be a bit tricky to get your head around at first, but then I can I can do it eventually. Sometimes I can do the Charlier, just a regular one with this hand as well. Even though it's a bit more tricky, but I can do it. But it's Charlier triangle would be difficult with this hand, I think. Hopefully some days I'll be able to do it, but they reckon that by training to be ambidextrous, I do play a few games before, but try and learn to use your non-dominant hand to become, as functional as your dominant hands. Try and learn to they reckon it can actually improve brain hemisphere synchronization and be more creative and stuff like that. I don't know how true it is. We'll have to look more into that. There's actually a one-handed card shuffle, which looks like, let me try and, is it like this? I think it was. Hang on. You hold it, I think it was like this. Not like that, no. How do I hold it? Oh, I think it was like that. So you hold it in this grip. And then this is how I do it anyway, but no, not that way. Hang on a sec. How was it again? There was a way to do it where you hold the cards a certain way, and then you basically, and then you mush the cards together. I can't remember exactly how I did it. Hang on. It'll come back to me, but yeah, there's a way to do it, and I'm like, sometimes it bugs me when I'm trying to figure out how to do something, and then, what about Ed Sheeran? Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I don't know, just, right, which, how is it done again? Not that way, is it? I think I'm holding the cards the wrong way around or something. I'm trying to remember how it was that I was supposed to do it. Damn it. I know it was like you hold it with the fingers like that and kind of, and then you do almost like a one-handed cut, but it's, trying to remember how exactly to do it. Where you kind of like, I don't know. I'm going to be here all day. Oh, there we go. It's like, oh no, it's not that way. Yeah, it was something like that where you mushed them together, but let's try that again. It's like, fuck's sake. You like spin it kind of like, I think you do it like, hang on, not like that. I was thinking like that, but no, it's not that. I was thinking about the revolution cut, but then how did I do it? Fuck's sake. I did this before where I was like trying to remember how to do it, and then it'll probably come to me when I go offline. It's typical, isn't it? There's a way of holding the cards to do it. And it's kind of awkward, but it's, yeah. Can't remember which way did I grip it? There was a way to grip the cards, I think. Oh, there we go, I think. Yeah, that's the one. Like that, look. I can't get the bridge with this version of it, though. Look. Try and do the bridge, but it doesn't work. I can mush them together, but I can't get into bridge. There might be a way to do it, but it's a different variation of it that's a bit easier to do because I can't do the... Hang on, how did I do it again? I just lost the way to do it again. Fuck's sake. What did I do over the weekend? Fuck all, really. Just live streaming, mainly. How did I even do it? I'd have to go back and see, really, but... Sometimes I'll forget how I did it, and then think it was this way I hold it, and then hold it with those fingers like that, and then there we go. That card's bent, for fuck's sake. I could know quite a lot of tricks. So you hold it in this grip, and then you turn it around and it sort of like push them together, but these cards are not great for it anyway. And my fingers are going to start aching because it's not ideal. Even with these cards, it's like, yeah. Trying to push them together like that, but it's not a good shuffle, but it's just, but that's the one-handed shuffle anyway. There was this trick I was showing yesterday where you spin the card, but I was trying to catch it and then nearly 40 flat ground tricks. Oh, cool, yeah. Yeah, I think we were talking about that the other day about Rodney Mullen stuff. Hang on a sec. Oh, I thought you were talking about... Hang on. I got getting confused now. We're talking about card tricks or we're talking about skateboard. Oh, fuck. There we go. Oh. Oh, shit. Just, alright, yeah, chords. Yeah. So I was talking about me doing chord tricks. So I was showing that one yesterday. It's quite an easy one. So you just take a chord like that. And all you do is you just then go like this. You pick up two chords. You actually got like this. And when you drop it, it kind of flips over like this. So you hold it, and then as it's dropping, it's going to flip over. But you do it quite fast enough, it looks like it just magically changed. Like that. So, yeah. Apparently sometimes the chords can split and then it kind of, but I don't think most people even really notice that. I don't know. It's just a cool looking thing where you just drop and it changes. It kind of just looks like you just drop it. So you want it to just look as though you just drop it like that, and then they're not probably going to see it flipping because it's happening so quick. Hello Vic, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Wait, Mr. All right, what's the idea? Sorry. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I've kind of missed some comments sometimes, but I don't know what was it. Hang on. I don't know what is it saying. I don't know what we're saying about really about an idea, but yeah, or beatbox and mouth harp. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I just can't really be bothered with all that, to be honest. I don't know. But I was thinking about it a while ago about, cause there's a few people like that do that. I think Beardy Man does it, and a few others do it as well. Like, yeah, it's called, what is it called? Yeah, they have this thing called a Chaos Pad, and you can put like things into it, like loops and things in it. So you can put your voices in it and stuff, and then yeah, so it could be an idea, but it's just it'd be hard to actually come up with any kind of tune that would make any sense. I don't know, trying to combine both of those, I guess, but if I could learn to do like the techno sounds, I guess, with the mouth harp, I could then use the beatboxing to then complement that. But there's actually a thing you can get on your phone called, what is it? There was some app you can get on your phone that you can use to like loop sounds, if I remember. What was it called? Because I used to have it and I tried it out and it was just looping sounds app. Let me find the app that it was called. Yeah. Well, there's a thing called Loopy Pro. I've not tried that one, but there was another thing that you can use as well. I just put in music app Android music apps. What was it called? No, I've not. Richard, no, don't know who that is. What was it called? There was an app that I can't remember the name of it. I'd have to go and look it up or something, but But yeah, there was this thing that you can use to like, and you can put loops on it and stuff. There's like a music editing app, I think, but you can use it to loop and stuff. You could just play that. So I don't know if there's a way that I could make it work whilst I'm not sure if it would work really, but it could potentially work with my amp or something, and I would Bluetooth my phone up to it. But then I couldn't actually like film that live unless I had another phone. But I don't know. Probably gonna get off soon anyway. I do TikTok, but I don't really. I don't know. Maybe I should try go on there for a bit because it's just dead in here. So I don't know, but then I'll probably go out and get some food soon anyway. Oh, the Australian artist who's mixes and sings using a loop station, and she plays a few instruments and does a bit of beatbox too. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've never heard of her. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just get going because I'm kind of bored. So yeah. All right. Goodbye.